peut-être pas qu'avec Mathis on se mette sur ND1. On est vraiment beaucoup plus sombre que les autres. Ça change rien du tout. Non mais c'est parce que sur le live on est vraiment sombre.
Hello and welcome to the second run of the final event at the 43rd Alpine Junior World Ski Racing Championships from Saint-Jean-de-Ulpe in the Porte du Soleil region of the Haute-Savoie in the French Alps. Still plus 4 degrees Celsius out there, warm conditions on a 43-gate course. Top 30 going in reverse order from the first leg to settle the 11th and final medals for these competitions. The women are racing their slalom over in Morzine, and the men finalizing these World Championships here in Saint-Jean-les-Alpes. Now, the downhill champion, Hiltbrand of Switzerland, will get the action underway. Hallberg there, 18, will be looking to make amends for throwing away the slalom here yesterday. But it's Flavio Vital that is the fastest man after the first run and will be looking to bring the host nation gold. He's out of the Teen Ski Club, was perfect on that first leg. Let's see if he can absorb all of the pressure and do the business on the second. This is a new pattern of turns if you're new to technical racing on the World Junior Championship stage. The course setter is from Austria. Florian Warmuth has set a new pattern of turns as the sun slowly but surely starts to set this afternoon. Be fascinating because France are still searching for their first medals. Let me just triple check that. France were silver medal. Yeah, France are still looking for their first gold medal as the host nation to these 43rd World Junior Championships. And Vital will be carrying the weight of France on his shoulders. But, of course, the Frenchman has a healthy advantage. Vital, or Flavio, 0.29 ahead of his closest rival, 0.37. And is the third place skier, Sarachet, from Sun Valley, Idaho, USA. So this will be a fascinating second run competition. and what will be the most telling part of the race, which has been one of the key characteristics of the 11 events across the 5 different resorts of the Port du Soleil, is the snow condition. Look at those warm weather clouds still up in the sky, +4 when ideally we'd like it to be -4 at this time of the year. Congratulations to the local organisers of this world team, and in particular here in Saint-Jean-d'Ulpe, Jeremy Bonaparte and his team have kept this giant slalom racetrack in mint condition. It was a brilliant race yesterday in the Women's World Junior Championship Giant Slalom, which was won by Canada's Britt Richardson. Any one for me of the top 10 could take gold in this last race of the championships for the boys aged 16 to 20 years of age. Just a little older than those qualifying for the Youth Olympic Games in Gangwon in Korea, but one or two of the competitors have made it from Korea to these competitions here in the Port du Soleil. Well, again, this track that has got 2 pitches, it's quite flat at the start. You need a good, powerful push out of the gate. Then it drops off steep, and then another pitch and a final pitch into the finish area. So here we go with the second run in the last race of the 43rd Alpine Ski Racing Junior Championships. And it's one of the stars of the show. This is Livio Hiltbrand, the downhill gold medalist here in Châtel earlier in the week. He also won a World Junior Gold in Super G. But most importantly for Livio Hiltbrand, one of the prizes that go with the medals at these World Juniors is a chance to race in the World Cup finals at senior level. And Livio Hiltbrand will be heading to Saalbach in the very last weekend of the World Cup season in late March to rub shoulders with the biggest names in World Cup downhill. This World Juniors really is a breeding ground for the champions of tomorrow. Some of the biggest stars. Clément Noël won the slalom here 4 years later, took Olympic gold. Marco Odermatt won all 4 of the individual medals in Davos in 2018 and is now the world #1. But Hiltbrand, showing us on this second leg as the first man on course, is a little bit of a sting in the tail on those closing turns, carrying some big speed, and Hiltbrand sets the new target time for 2 runs. Remember, run 1, run 2, added together at 2 minutes 09.56 seconds. Now, the silver medalist from the Supergiant Slalom at these World Championships, Ander Mintugi. Now, Mintugi of the Spanish team, part of a 3-man team that have qualified in the top 30 for this second leg. Spanish skiing is truly on the up, with World Cup points being earned on the Senior Men's World Cup Tour just a couple of weeks ago. Scottish head coach for the Spanish team, Noel Baxter, himself a former World Cup racer. And Mintugi has got the green light. 0.52 quicker than the early leader, Hiltbrand. He's got, oh, there's a little mistake. And the Spaniard nearly throws it away. 4 turns from home, tucks for the line and still holds on. That could have been a lot quicker. 0.27 quicker than Hiltbrand of Switzerland. Mintugi, 2:09.29 is the new target time. Another World Junior Championship medalist. This time it's Austria's Moritz Zudrell. Silver in the slalom in Morzine yesterday. And Moritz is a little off the pace on those opening turns. 0.25 to find in the closeout. It's quite a tight technical offset. Oh, look at Zudrell here, dropping low and deep in that racing line, having to really power at the end of the turn, and that's taking away a lot of the momentum and pace from the performance. 0.72 to find in the closeout. Out of the sunlight into the shade, more errors creeping in. Oh, and Moritz has gone. Running out of energy and power to hold the turn. And that's the first DNF of this second run in the men's giant slalom. He'd had problems on the upper turns and couldn't find it. Lukas Kraus, what a performance this young German racer has had. From bib number 50, highest bib number to qualify for the second run. Now, Kraus. 27th quickest from that first leg, working our way through to the faster men from that opening run of 2. Kraus now chasing Mintugi of Spain. And let's not forget that the current leader had a big boo-boo 5 turns from home. Nice and high and early. This is lovely work on the final pitch from the German racer. Whittling away, needs to find half a second, but this is a very smooth, clean, and powerful closeout from Kraus. Watch the clock carefully. Kraus is there. Oh, he ties. Lucas Kraus and Ander Mintugi of Spain tie for first position on a time of 2 minutes 09.29. We stay with the Spanish team. Thomas Barata. Now, not sure whether his teammate has had time to get on the radio and give him a few words of wisdom here, but Barata's found some lovely pace and speed on those opening turns. A big green light coming into sector 2.65, the right side of the clock, and this is on point. Exceptional skiing from the Spanish racer. Keeps the clock green. He's over half a second up on the current leaders. Spain could go 1 and 2. Not since Paco Fernandez Ochoa have the Spaniards been in the gold medal position. That was an Olympic gold back in 1972. He's right on the edge of his game. Barata takes the lead by 0.12. Oh, the finish line just came up at the right point. Thomas Barata goes top of the table and lowers the target time by just over a tenth. Now let's go to the first of the American challenges. There's our start referee. USA are in the gate. Jay Poulter from Steamboat Springs, Colorado. He's 20 years of age. He's done well from bib number 35 to go into 25th position, but must take full advantage of the smooth, clean track now.
Come on, dude, come on!
We've only had 5 on piste. Inviting opening turns, then slowly but surely this piste steepens and drops away. They're high-speed, high-tempo opening turns. Onto the flat, lower the body position. Look how the young American searches for that aerodynamic shape, so he cuts through the air as efficiently and effectively as possible, while still timing that turn, loading the ski high and early, sweeping in from behind the gate. A tenth of a second to find it. Ooh, it's a little scrappy, isn't it, for Poulter here. Settles it down before the final pitch from sunlight into the shade. Need to read the terrain here. Still 0.19. Poulter could still steal this in the closeout. Very calm. Oh, just gets bumped and bounced a little. The USA take it close here. Poulter just misses out. 0.15 off the pace. 4th position. Kongsholm for Sweden. Out of the Sundsvall Ski Racing Club. Now, a silver medal in the team parallel event for the Swedish skiers. Green light. 1/100th of a second. The narrowest of margins that we measure Alpine ski racing in, but all Kongsholm friends, family and fans are looking for is green light in sector 2 and then at the finish line. Let's watch the clock again. He extends that margin to 0.18, the right side of the clock for this talented Swedish skier. Kongsholm now. Closing out strong. That's the bogey gate, most definitely. Sweden look to take the lead. Sweden go top, lowering the target total time over the 2 runs to 2 minutes 08.74. First of the Norwegians, 4th in the slalom competition yesterday, Theodor Brecken. Now, Theodore go one place better and stake his claim for a medal today. Effective and good work on the top section. Green light, just 200ths ahead of the new leader from Sweden, Lucas Kongsholm. Oh, that's a very nice turn. He's a little low and late, but skillfully gets himself out of trouble and holds the green light. Another tricky turn coming here. This combination, a little cross rut to deal with as well, that just requires a little absorb. There's another little error, but this one will go close. Theodore Brakenen, and he's got it, 200ths of a second. Norway steal the lead from Sweden, but the margins are so close. Alesina for the Italian team, quickly away now. Fabio Alesina coming fresh off the back of 2 FIS podiums in Maribel before these World Juniors, and that confidence is brought forward to the race piece here. Reading the terrain well, staying ahead of himself for that racing line. Now 0.18 ahead. Alesina keeps the rhythm and tempo nice in the closeout. Italy could take the lead from Norway here. Fabio Alesina takes the light green, takes the lead by 0.34. Great to see a British racer qualifying in the top 30. This is Jack Irving. Now, Jack, who's come through the Austrian system, but showed some real skill on the first run. Only 18 years of age. It's been a brilliant ski season for British ski racing in general, with Dave riding at top form on the World Cup Tour. Zach Carrick-Smith winning 2 golds and a silver at the Youth Olympics in Gangwon, Korea. And here's Jack Irving flying the British flag high here, looking to go top of the table. He's timed this performance perfectly, wonderfully clean and accurate on the racing line through the closing turns. Jack Irving right on the edge of his game, but the risk reward is there. Jack Irving for Great Britain, top of the table. A brilliant ski from Irving, from number 40 to the lead. Denny Shepard for Albania next on course. The track is speeding up, no question. Irving leads, Alesina second. Brecken is third for Norway. Denny Shepard ties with Jack Irving at the first split interval. Little frustrated with his 17th position, but Shepard needs to be careful here. There's a little bit too much work happening after the gate and not at the top of the turn. Timing's just off by a split second for the Albanian. Lara Kulturi is challenging the women's slalom right now, and she's looking for her second medal after a bronze in the giant slalom here yesterday for Albania. Jepa, 1.44, pays a heavy price for that loss of the rhythm and late line. Pierrick Charest from Mont-Tremblant in Canada. So good to have Mont-Tremblant back on the World Cup calendar. And this young lad flies the Canadian flag high. Just 19 years of age. Delighted to have made the top 20 after the first run. Big green light, 0.41. And this was the way he skied the first leg. Not afraid at all to risk and gamble. And that gamble, or the risk-reward, is paying dividends. Just 800ths off the pace of Jack Irving, leading for the British ski team. Pierrick comes strong and powerful in the closeout here. Target time, 2:08.29. Oh, and he's missed it by 0.12. Jack Irving sees off another challenger. Albin Larsson for Sweden, quickly away and out on course as the gatekeepers scampering out of the racing line. slalom race here yesterday. Now, Larsen opting for a very high, clean line, similar technique and style or tactic that took Jack Irving to the top of the table, and the British racer still leads here. 0.16 was the first green light, but it's gone. 0.43. Now we've seen athletes make up a tenth, maybe two on this closeout. It's also getting a little bumpy. The light is difficult. It's dark. Oh, and he's down. Albin Larsen. Too much lean with that downhill shoulder. And Albin Larsen, a DNF on the second run. Here we go with the Italian. 17th quickest from the first run. Pietro Giovanni Motellini. One of the biggest names in the sport from the Italian greats of yesteryear, have won World Junior titles, including Alex Finazza back in 2019. Now, Motellini. That advantage of 0.45 has gone. The light turns red. It tells us that the Italian skier has work and time to find. Ooh, pushed very wide and low. A skillful ski to make the correction, but that takes off momentum. Motellini, 0.33 off the pace. This is the World Junior Slalom Champion for 2024. Has already booked himself a spot at the World Cup Finals. Lenz Heikler really put it all on the line in the second run here yesterday to take that top spot in the men's slalom. Let's see if he's got a second run charge in him today with the giant slalom skis on. It was the third gold, individual gold for the Swiss team here in Port du Soleil. 3/10 off the pace. Coming into that final pitch, 3/10 is well within the skill set of this Swiss racer. Watch the clock carefully. It's looking better and better for Jack Irving, isn't it? He's had a brilliant ski. Still leading for Team GB. Here we go. Heikler has missed him. Lenz Heikler, 4th position. Jack Irving leads for the British ski team. Alessina for Italy 2nd. Pierrick Charest for Canada is 3rd. Nico Palmaras will be next in the gate for the German team, taking us to the halfway point. 15 left to challenge. Once again, another big day on the cards for the British ski team. Here's Nico. Palmares. Psyching him up to find top gear as quick as he can. No shortage of confidence and drive in these opening turns, and they're good opening turns from the German. Off the steep, onto the flat, into that aerodynamic shape. The egg position designed for the genius of Jean Varnet. And Jean Varnet, of course, a local here in the Port du Soleil and a great champion from the French team. That powerful opening section has Palmares still half a second clear of the British leader. Oh, this is looking exceptional. Hasn't done anything wrong. Just getting pitched a little off balance by the cross ruts, but this is wonderful skiing from the German. And half a second the right side of the clock. Germany take the lead from Great Britain. Nico Palmares goes to the top of the table and the first skier to go sub 2:08. Target time now is 2:07.79 seconds. Emil Nyberg. Swedish racer with a very famous father, a World Cup, a 7 times World Cup winner, Freddie Nyberg. Now,
second behind, currently showing on 7th.
Emil Nyberg.
Come on, Eddie. Come on!
Oh, and for the second time of asking, the flying Finn, Edward Hallberg, a silver medalist in the 2023 Worlds, has had a nightmare in 2024. Threw it away after leading on the first run here yesterday in the slalom and has done it again in the giant slalom. Oh dear. Palmaris leads. Nyberg, I should say, and Irving holding silver and bronze. Now, third in the slalom yesterday, this is Hans Grohl Madsen. Oh, this is good work. Very smooth, very clean. But the piece, like it did on the first... Oh, the ski releases! Grohl Madsen, binding release. Nothing the poor lad can do about that. Oh. From bronze medal yesterday to nightmare today. Hitting that ski very hard on one of the cross ruts. The binding thinks the athlete's having a crash. But he was in perfect balance. It releases the boot. Oh, what a disappointment for the Norwegian. Yeah, the race referee has the event on hold whilst that equipment is gathered. Waiting patiently is Leo Baraldi. There's the confirmation of the gold, silver and bronze medal positions. Palmaris, Nyberg and Jack Irving. There's Edward Hallberg there, DNF on the second run in both the tech races at these World Juniors. And also a shame to see Moritz as well of Austria take a DNF on the second run after claiming silver in the slalom yesterday. Let's get to this young lad from Les Deux Alpes. 11th quickest from the first run, Leo Baraldi. Some of France's finest racers have won a World Junior. Oh, what's Baraldi done there? Caught his pole in the start hut. And at this kind of level, with this kind of intensity in this second run shootout, I'm afraid to say that Baraldi's race could have been over before he made the first gate. It's really fired him up. And understandably so, but look at the price that he pays for that error on the upper section. 6/10 behind. Baraldi's dream of a second run charge over. He's struggling with the focus as well. He's a little low and late in the racing line here. It takes it to 1.03 off the pace. There's half a second or less separating the medalists right now. Jack Irving holds third. Nyberg is second. And the Palmaris leads for Germany. Palmaris sets the target time at 2:07.79 seconds. Baraldi got it wrong from the get-go. Mauro de Almeida, 10th quickest man from the first run. 0.17 off the pace. Pick him up from the drone. He's through. He's struggling here. All of that pressure going against that turning ski. Just a split second late. 0.38 has the Swiss racer in the bronze medal position. Nice and flowing, light. Oh, he's on the inside. He's down. He's out. And that is a big shame for Mauro, on track to go third and steal the bronze medal from Irving of Britain. Simen Saleg, a Norwegian racer. Just 19 years of age now. Simen Saleg, 5th in the downhill, 13th in the Super G, and a very nice green light. This lad is a very strong all-rounder, big, tall, powerful athlete. He'll need that power. This course is starting to get a little bumpy and rough, particularly on the final pitch. Watch sector 2 here. Norway look to regain the lead with Selleck. It's close. 0.11, right side of the clock now for Simen. Little stivet and feathering of the skis to make the adjustment on the pitch. Now he tightens the line in the closeout. Good, strong finish from the Norwegian. 2:07.79. Norway have just missed it. Selleck goes into third. Jack Irvin's dream of a medal has gone. But what a fine performance from the British racer. Now down into 4th spot. The Norwegians keep coming. 8th fastest from the first leg. This is Rasmus Bakkeveg. Listen to those skis rattling in the turn. Oh, just gets a quart out of balance and hit the edge at the wrong time. Good skillful skiing to get back into that race and hold the green light. It's clearly not error-free, but this young lad following that racing line, keeping the pressure edge turn high and early. Now, Bakkeveg again, pushed a little low and late. He wants the course to come to an end. Norway have got it. Bakkeveg is there. 2:07.37. Norway regain the lead. Nico Palmares of Germany second. Nyberg third. Aubert Serracanta for Spain. This is the last of the Spanish racers in with a chance of taking a medal. Now, Paco Fernandez Ochoa won the Olympic gold back in 1972 in slalom. He's down on the inside, he's gone. Oh, that is such a disappointment for Alex Aubert Serracanta from La Molina in the Spanish Pyrenees race over DNF. Yours Broughton Heerland, 6th quickest man from the first run. And this is the challenge now for the faster skiers from the first leg. Starting to get a little bumpy, rutted and rough out there. One or two of the cross ruts making life particularly difficult. You need to look ahead, time them, be soft in the ankles. 0.22. Heerland. Oh, Heerland's gone. Oh, and he manages to get in the red. No disqualification for the young Norwegian, but that scrubbed off so much of the speed and pace. The second sector time will be red, and red by quite a margin. 0.42 now, to be precise, as we get the data on screen. Rasmus Bakkeveg will hold top position here. Heerland is all fired up now after the error on the upper section. But it's in vain. 0.54, third position. Wow. Brilliant skiing from Heerland, considering that he was almost down and out on the first major breakaway. Let's go to A.X. Schwartz. Now, Fabian A.X. Schwartz, 5th quickest from the first run. has had a sensational World Cup debut this season on the men's senior tour. In his first ever World Cup race, took 20th position in the slalom in Kitzbühel. He's a tiny giant slalom as well. A surprise for many to only take 6th position in yesterday's slalom. And here's Fabian. AX Schwarz, or Ax Schwarz, 0.35. Nice green light. Good charge here. Sweden looking to get back at their great rivals, Norway. Watch this clock carefully. Target time is 2:07. He's surely there. And X Schwarz, 0.3 of a second, right side of the clock, puts Sweden into top position. 4 to go. The defending world junior giant slalom champion for the host nation, France, is next on course. This is Alban Elisi Canafarina. Took this gold medal, and he really does need to dig deep here. Take the lead from AX Schwarz and puts the pressure on the 3 remaining skiers after him. Oh, there's a small error. He's got the green light at sector 1. Elisi Canafarina now digs deep, looking to emulate some of the greats, including Henrik Kristoffersen, Marco Odermatt, to win back-to-back giant slalom World Junior Championship gold. 400s. Nice closing turns, searching for more speed here. The defending champion surely has done enough to take the lead, and he's there. Elisi Canafarina goes top of the table. 400s is all it takes to put the defending champion on top with 3 to go. Ryder Sachet for Sun Valley, USA. Green light of 400s. Ryder Sachet. River Radamus was the last. Wonderful recovery. Last American to take World Junior Championship gold. Another small mistake. He's really pushing it here. There is no question the American, Ryder Sachet, is putting it all on the line here. Lovely tempo, rhythm and flow to these closing turns. The American is coming with speed here. He's closing out beautifully. Ryder Sachet is there. 600s quicker. Elisi Canafarina will not successfully defend his title. 2 to go. Stefano Pizzato quickly out on track. A real sense of urgency about the Italians' work here. But the light goes from green to red. He's 0.15 off the American champion. Pizzato now in the closeout. It was the lower turns where the current leader truly excelled. It's now 0.26 off the pace, and Pizzato is out of the medals. River Radamus in Val di Fassa 2019 was the last American to win the World Junior Gold, and he's lost it. Pizzato from second position after the first run down into 4th. 1 to go. Last chance now for the French on home snow to win an individual gold at these 43rd Alpine Junior World Ski Championships. It's Flavio Vital. The whole of Teen holds its breath for their new young rising star. Looking to... Oh, he's in trouble! Down on the inside ski on the rollover and breakaway. And that takes a little bit of pace and sting out of the performance from Flavio Vital. Ryder Sachet watches on. And it's 0.55. Oh, Vital needs to fly like the wind in the closeout now. Costly error on the upper part of the challenge. These are good closing turns, but I think the youngster from Teen in France has left himself way too much to do. And Vital is 0.36, 5th position, United States of America, with Ryder Sachet from Sun Valley, Idaho, takes gold. The 23 champion, Alban Elisi Canafarina, takes silver, and AX Schwarz of Sweden is confirmed with bronze. It was River Radamus who took gold in giant slalom for the USA in 2019, and 5 years later it is Ryder Sarchet with a brilliant second run that takes gold. Impressive for Jack Irvine from the British ski team to take 11th, but the celebrations today belong to the United States of America. Ryder Sarchet with a brilliant performance to claim gold for the USA. A spectacular men's giant slalom, a spectacular World Junior Alpine Ski Racing Championship. Congratulations to all in the Port.
Ça permet de se faire des copains, des amis pour la vie, vraiment.
Découvrir aussi notre passion.
Apprendre à vivre avec les autres.
On se marre, on s'amuse.
Et de bouger en pleine nature, et ça, c'est juste magique. Faut y aller, faut foncer.
Bienvenue au club.
Bienvenue au club.
Bienvenue au club.
Bienvenue au club.